where L's will be handed out. I got my oldest boy back there, nephew, looking to win for some tapes to get me the L. But you guys know my integrity is always in question. All right. As you guys come in, if you be kind enough to hit the like button, as always, we're going to have or try our best to have a an entertaining show to say the least. Hold on, let me edit, let me get ready. I'm about to be seeing you guys. As soon as you guys come in, you know what it is today, man. As soon as you guys come in, hit the like button. We're gonna show up and show out today, baby. Let me see here. Copy. All right, copy. Let me go back out. All right, hold on one second. Copy. Live. Here we go. Live. Streaming. Neff back is still looking for the L, and Neff gonna call it out for work today.
Hey,
hold on one second.
He's searching, dog.
Oh wow, you know my integrity is always in question. I don't know what that
I'll find that shit later. But Matt did give me my new nickname, the Crumbside IRS.
Oh shit.
Real, you know my integrity. But are you looking at the stream?
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. What's up? All right, what's going on? Right SS9 Vegeta, D Almighty Spartan God, EM Dolphin Fan, interesting name. Devil Luke, McNeil, Chris J, none of your business. Rate the Emperor, Chaos 024, Styles, New York City, Sound 217. I'm ready for the bullshit. All right, there's gonna be a lot. Heath Stevens, what's good? J Hart RIC, Dave D, Majin God Goku. Who do we got? Dirk Griggity. Crumbside RS is the goat. Let's go. Rock good. J Hart RIC.
Yeah, I mean the like. But listen, man, I got over 60 people here watching live. As you guys come hit the like button, again, still shout it out now. I'm still tweeting shit and putting anything on Twitter in the groups.
Yo, first of all, y'all ain't gonna have that. Y'all ain't gonna discipline my man Porter Rock while I'm on this show. That's the.
Oh man.
Oh shit, he's done. He's done for. He's gone.
Porter Rock back with a vengeance.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. I've been talking for a while.
Let me tell you something, Z. He's Porter Rock's in Death Stranding.
Hey,
Underworld.
That might have been his body. That joke was carried across that hill on his back, bouncing and stuff, yo. Hey, yo, I spoke to
not today.
Hey, now listen here. Listen here, man. Hey, man, I love Pete Rock like a brother, but listen here, man. The Joker, hey, I spoke to him in the DMs, man. He video called me and his voice cracked. He said, man, I'm not even, on my fucking, my PlayStation, go here and knowing this shit. He's distraught, man. My man is destroyed. Let me see, join the multiplayer. But anyway, Jabbar, what's going on with you, good brother? I haven't spoken to you on air in a minute. What you been up to? What you been playing?
Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man. It's your boy Jay Barry playing this Rage right now. I'm waiting for this Grand Blue Fantasy versus beta tomorrow morning. Gonna be lit. Play some MK too, man. Like I said, I've been learning MK, Mortal Kombat.
What's up there?
Be fun learning that game.
This who?
But also, Steam Gang, yeah, that's me. Shout out to the Steam Gang, we out here.
Good shit. I'm not locked. I didn't know I got a brand new phone. I'll be going through the phone like fucking water. Give me like 20 minutes. I'll be back. I promise. I'm live on air with the show. Alright, for sure.
Where the Steam Gang at?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a phone call. I didn't know who the hell that was, man. I'm sorry. You playing? Who that? Noah?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
What's going on with you, Noah? I talk to you all the time, but I have to ask you on the air in a minute. What's going on with you, brother? What you been playing? What you been getting into?
Man, I've been playing at Dauntless and Apex Legends for the most part.
Oh, okay. Gamepass headed to Steam and free Xbox Live. We gotta talk about it, man. Xbox Live.
Much to talk about. A lot has happened since Death Stranding trailer.
Okay, Death Stranding or FedEx.
These niggas getting Game Pass and Xbox Live free.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yo, I said that shit. I was like, they don't realize how fucked up that shit about to be. For
y'all saw the tweet about Mike Ybarra?
Yeah.
He
free.
Wait, how are they getting Game Pass for free?
What happened?
No, get
They are.
Xbox
I'm talking
Live.
about Xbox Live.
Oh yeah,
Game Pass-
obviously Xbox Live is free, but how is Game Pass
Listen,
free?
Game Pass $1, so it don't matter. It's free.
Oh shit!
Not Game Pass, but I'm just
You
saying.
pony or
Xbox
broke
Live's gonna be free,
motherfuckers,
bro.
so you only can afford $1. $1.
They pay for two things though, like Game Pass and Xbox Live. That's kind of fucked up when you think about it, bro.
That is fucked up. But who gives a fuck?
And starting with 20 of their best exclusives are going to PC.
Yeah, and from moving on,
Yo,
every
yo,
game.
all the
All their
games that are
exclusives
in the
have been on
Windows
PC.
Store are moving over to Switch.
You mean the Steam?
But that's nothing new though.
I mean to Steam. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Nah, but the fact that they
Xbox,
gonna
the
have
Windows
to pay
Store.
for Xbox.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
listen. The rack has
How is
been
that
on
even
the
a
fucking
talking
wall.
point? Aren't we glad shit's going to Steam? Fuck the Windows Store. That shit's
No,
trash.
Still, we talking about it.
Y'all can't say that because Phil Spencer came out. What it
Win
was
10 fam. Win 10 fam.
my man Phil Spencer came out on the what's that show y'all watch?
Inside
What did you
Xbox.
say, Jabari?
He said inside Xbox. He was like, "Yo, we listening to the fans and we going to
We're listening to
improve
the
Windows
fans.
10 store." He
Nah.
came out and said
Okay,
that.
and they're still improving the Windows 10 store, but they're making it available on a much better store.
Neff, you
No.
already know ponies dictate what
Come
you
on
have to
now.
be happy and upset about.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
you
this
gotta-
is the
you
win,
gotta-
if anything,
you gotta
because you
improve
don't
your
have to use the Windows 10 store anymore.
Nethos, who in their right mind is going to use the Windows 10 store if the fucking game's on Steam? Come on now.
Fucking nobody. But if you have Game
Thank you.
Pass, I think you have to use a Windows 10 store.
What's the
Like, it won't
point
be
of-
available on Steam.
No. Because the games
you-
are actually
What's the
going
point of
to
it
be
working
in the Windows 10 store?
Wait, so if you
works with
have
Steam.
Game Pass, you can
It
go
works
to
with
Steam and download Halo?
Yes.
Yeah. That's,
Sure?
that's what they announced today.
It's a transition to Steam.
Or is it just Halo's available on
It's
Steam
basically
now?
Steam, my nigga. Like, bottom line
Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed?
I don't think that's what that report said.
It's confirmed.
Oh man, no,
This-
listen.
Steam is the new
Game Pass.
overlord.
Game Pass coming to Steam. Is that confirmed?
Yes, that's confirmed.
I don't think so, but let me double
They
check.
is just coming to Windows 10.
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't hear
my
nothing.
comprehension of what was said.
No,
Yes.
basically,
No, was it
Game Pass, you have to use a Windows 10 store, but those games will be available on Steam for you to purchase.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
That's what they announced today. Hold on, let
I'm
me.
pretty sure.
They said
let's
going,
read
everything
the
is going
fine
to Steam.
going,
Everything is going to Steam.
forward, that Xbox games is going to be on Steam.
Yeah,
But
but
not
that's
Game
not
Pass.
when Game Pass.
Oh shit,
Hold
Z,
on.
you okay? You
Hold
feel
on,
Game
let
Pass
me
is
read again.
It's Windows 10. I don't think Game Pass is going to be on those. That don't make no sense.
yeah. All right. Let's. Well, I can see who else is in here.
$1.
$1, you cheap bastard.
I think if you put your games on Steam, you ain't gotta live up to your promise on improving the Windows 10 store.
Exactly.
Yeah, just,
Or no, they're just making it available everywhere.
No, you're in denial. Y'all know that.
okay.
I've said they're gonna do this shit.
All right, hold on one second, man. Manhattan. Well, he's not supposed to be yesterday. Hey, Kratos.
Yo.
Is everything okay? Yesterday, you had a rough go. Drunk to beat the dogs. They dog walked you yesterday, bro. Barons came in with that
Shit.
microphone, started screaming, bust both your eardrums. They was punching you in the stomach, they hit you in the floor, and Nelson shit, working you over like a part-time job, right?
Hey, they tried to jump me yesterday, but when you got exclusives and big mega hits that shut down complete E3s, then you do it, baby.
Or do we have time
And listen,
exclusives?
and then the next day, the very next day, Phil comes out, Game Pass on PC, your games on PC, free for all. I mean, it is what it is. They're fast tracking this shit. They're fast tracking the third party transition.
Okay, all right, hold on one second. Now, could you just build this with me, good brother? I'm still posting these links live on air.
Out of Dodge. That's what they
Again,
do.
let's see. El Matador with the $5. Shout out to Phil who put the final nail in the coffin for the Xbox community. No damage control is allowed here. Thanks for making PC great again.
Oh, man.
John Mayer Dixon with the $2. Xbox is the new Sega. Time for you bots to call it. Hey, I've been saying that shit.
Damn.
The next Xbox just might be your Dreamcast. Let's be real.
Okay. Okay. Well, now again. Listen, I know I'm under contract, but I know my integrity is always in question. I even got my brother Kratos some help today. I bought another very dangerous pony in Hijabari. But I'm being real, right? I'm speaking maybe from the masses. And I have no hate. I love a great game. You know what I mean? I'm one of the few used to be Xbox guys. When it comes to good games, I don't mind calling a strike, a ball, or a spade. You know what I mean? He said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? But looking at that goddamn game, again, it confused the hell out of me. I was a little nauseous. I felt like I had diarrhea. I sold children's and you know a package on the back, a briefcase. I see my
Baby
man.
cracks.
I see even my man. My man post up. So he got dropped off the Canadian border, and he had to propel down some cliffs. And you know, man, he had to use a motherfucking ladder. So I don't know what the fuck is going with the ladder and shit going across mountains. What? Listen, do you think the game is receiving fair criticism, or is just being sold or being hyped the fact that it's just Kojima?
Nah,
only the box is saying anything, so it don't matter. That's 40 million.
Hey, Kratos, can you describe the game again for me?
Can I what?
Can you even describe that game for me, please?
Yeah, of course.
All right, go ahead. Please give me your description of that game.
My description: the world, as it is, the United States is no longer what it is. It's separated by states, and in order to get
It's not separated by states now.
without reading the description that Yoshida already gave you, I'm just giving you my take on what it is.
What are you talking about?
Kojima. Kojima.
I bet.
Not like this.
Think about it. You got shooting, you got driving, you got hand-to-hand combat, you got all of this shit.
So does Grand Theft Auto 5.
Shit. Goddamn. Wait, hold on. Goddamn, though. Hold up. He said this is a 2D racer again. Hey, Kratos, start that shit. No, hold up, man. Let me get some of these. Hey, yo, man, see these bills? I got a question. Hold up.
Alright, where did okay. Stuart Stokes for the $5. So the Death Stranding Japanese trailer had more gameplay, including a boss battle. It looks to be kind of like Metal Gear Solid 5 with RPG/loot systems, but I'm not staying long, huh? I don't know what that means. Glorious War with the $2. Microsoft paying an extra 30% tax to sell games on PC. That's kind of true, I think. Shy Guy 32, whatever. Death Stranding is about a FedEx delivery guy delivering Xboxes after the prior Xbox E3 show about to happen.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Facts.
Did you just say facts? Alright.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Listen, I'll give it to him. Fine. Matter of fact,
Death Stranding is about a game.
Hey, we're definitely going to talk about these 14 game leaks that we got.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen them. Like I said, man, like I said, I'm just waking up from a slumber.
We'll send it to you. We'll send it
Hey,
to
yo,
you.
that's that damage control from Zaire. He talking about he ain't seen shit.
Bro, but listen, man.
That nigga bleed green. Talking about he ain't seen no Xbox.
Hey, bro, I just woke the hell up, man. I just like, I've been asleep, man. I've been in slumber and stupor. I really don't know what the hell's going on. You guys are gonna have to fill me in, but I'm just trying to. I know, like I said yesterday, all hell broke loose, man. And again, without trying to avoid my character, everybody trying to get me the color outside of the line. I just asked a very simple question, a valid question to say the least. I even had my man Manhattan here got caught fraud. He's talking about some. The reason why Kojima was able to make the game so quick because
I was fucking right though.
Because he made the Fox engine. The goddamn game uses the Decimal engine.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? You were right.
He's telling you now. He walked in and he just started.
He walked straight
I'm right.
I was right though.
Hey yo, my man, Manhattan started lying for nothing. Like for no goddamn reason. I mean, turned his back on Jesus Christ last night. Just took goddamn lie, right?
What Manhattan said? What he said?
Hey man, you should have heard the after party. Like Manhattan's like, "What do you mean? This trailer said this, that, and that." I'm like, Manhattan, I'm watching this trailer right now. They don't say half of this shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he was watching the Nigerian version, the janky shit.
Hey, that Fox engine went on Konami.
Yeah, he said, oh, and got quiet as hell. But I'm just saying, I ain't gonna lie though. Now, I will say this: the game is very, very beautiful. Like I said yesterday, for those that didn't watch the show, I gave my opinion. The game is very beautiful and looks like a Metal Gear meets No Man's Sky. A big world, but nothing to goddamn do. Looks very pretty. I see my man running. He did some fucking John Madden 82 juke back move with a taser or some shit. So what the fuck is going on here? Like, I ain't gonna lie. And, to be fair though, no one really still knows what this goddamn game is about, even as far as the gameplay. I mean, he said some type of RPG elements and stuff. I just don't think there's gonna be much gameplay in this game. I think there's gonna be a lot of walking. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of goddamn enemies.
It depends what's in the...
So basically, so Z, you telling me it's gonna be Red Dead 2?
Oh shit!
I don't agree with that because it's an action game. It's an action game.
What it is, we need to know what's in this world. Like, if there's a lot going on in the world.
What I got from it, is like it's like an experiment that went bad, right? It got the United States to connect with hell, pretty much like Hades. That's why you see all these dark demon things. And this company called Bridge or bridges. They created a way to get in contact with that
The
world.
other side.
That's why you see the BBs. The babies are used to like bridge a connection between the Hades world.
But hold on, but where do you get this info from?
Where did you say the baby? The
Watch
baby
the trailer. The trailer.
And the trailer didn't say anything about that shit. That's the thing.
Hey, Nicholas, you have eyes, right?
Like, I will
that
watch
stuff
this
with the
trailer from
trailer.
frame to frame, and they don't say half that shit.
Wait, my man lying again. Hey, Bar, what's going on, Bar? You been lying?
No, like, I feel like people are taking other knowledge from other fucking trailers and adding it to this one.
Trailer, bro. The fucking demon thing handed a woman a fucking baby, bro. What are you talking about?
They definitely
Yeah,
said
but
it.
how am I supposed to know that's the bridge and shit? Like, that's what I mean.
When he said, "Yo, I
Y'all been
can't."
reading what Kojima been saying? Like, y'all following him?
Now we're talking about bridge. What the fuck?
Man, they don't care.
They said it in the trailer. They said in the trailer.
They don't
He said,
They don't want to see the footage.
Listen,
Hey, so why is he
trailer.
carrying so many boxes and briefcases? I don't get that.
How about y'all stop the bullshit? How about that?
I got the.
Wait.
Real talk.
Hold on. Let me put that shit on the screen real quick.
Like
Hold on.
Darren now.
Yeah, hold up, Neff. Let me back you up for a second, man, because obviously everything
Yeah, I
you're
knew
saying
you
is
was gonna
absolutely
jump in
true
and
when it
fuck
comes
out
to
of
this
it, nigga.
game.
As he put that shit on the screen.
No, because y'all full of shit, so I'm gonna go tell you the truth. I seen people talk about this shit all night long. If you release a damn near 10-minute trailer and I still have to go somewhere and read what the game is about, that is a damn problem.
Hey, my fault, you
Period.
retarded, bro.
That is a problem.
That's on you.
No, sir. They did not link none of that shit in the trailer. Now, if they would have did the correct way and narrate the trailer like normal people have done, just like with the Call of Duty reveal today, just like with any other game, we would have had all them connections. But it still doesn't stop the fact that we still don't know what the fuck we're doing on the game.
Everything I said was from the trailer. This nigga came in here with his asinine comments. Everything I said.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna give my man Carlos Crespo. He said, "Need was time for you to sign that contract." Man, Jermaine Dixon, please, not this fuck nigga. Baron, please. I'm trying to hard as hell to knock him smooth the fuck out. Now, hold on, now, Baron. No, you go back. But what are your complaints about the game, Baron? To be fair, and I know you.
It's the only complaint is gameplay. That's it. It's the same complaints we had prior. You know, it's the same shit we seen with Days Gone. They was doing. It's the same shit they did with whack ass fucking
God of War
Become Human. And it's like we got to see some gameplay, man. You can't keep ushering this shit out and then don't show us anything. I mean, the Call of Duty reveal was today, and we seen gameplay. We seen gameplay out of Call of Duty today on its first reveal. We on the 4th reveal of Death Stranding, and we still don't know what the fuck we doing.
What you doing Call of Duty again, Baron?
Like, come on, bro.
What's the story about in Call of Duty, Baron?
You don't know.
You said what?
Going to war.
What is the story about in Call of Duty? Like, what's the
story is about some spec ops around in the Middle East, and Captain Price is captaining them. They said that today. That was pretty obvious in the trailer.
So that's it.
You saw that, and you heard that in the trailer.
When they narrated it,
you went to an outside source for that information, or you saw
but
that?
What are you talk? I'm talking about the gameplay, people.
Stop it.
I'm talking about the gameplay. You keep talking about the story of Death Stranding. I'm talking about the gameplay.
But man, they asked the question to say, "Yo, what do you think Death Stranding's about?"
On the screen.
Everything I stated was from the trailer.
One sec.
We are asking about the gameplay. Nobody gives a fuck about what the story is at this point.
Bottom people
the gameplay is going to have some action. It's an action game. It has shooting.
How do we know? You know? Okay, hold up.
Kojima
I need
had to
to
confirm
something
that.
because this is how delusional these motherfuckers.
You
are.
saw me. Hey, listen.
Wait. So you're saying this no game?
Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
I'm not
Check your Twitter because I had to send this, and I want to. I want you to show this on the screen before I say what I got to say.
I got some very damaging news right here. I got some very damaging news right here, man. All I'm gonna say is, I know.
Before you go into it, Z, in the chat, someone saying, "Bottom, what the fuck's wrong with the hairline?"
Hey, man, Ben confessed about their hairline. Hold on, right, left, right. Look at this shit, right. Properties. Let me go properties. Oh my god. I know. Listen, I know. Before I share this, right. Sony got. This is gonna look bad. I know. Xbox got. Even Kratos was teasing Xbox guys about this doll. Sony has their own goddamn dog. God damn, dog.
I pre-ordered that shit too. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. God damn.
They just following in Microsoft's footsteps.
Oh, shit. What?
Hey, y'all see who Big Brother, who Little Brother, though, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, got a baby in the backpack.
Let me say this. Check this out.
It's game related, though. What's
check this out.
Y'all game related.
No, listen, y'all see D can have his ass on fucking Twitter, but he won't bring his motherfucking ass in here, right?
Hey, yo, my Manil J. Chris said, bruh, Neff is only 11 years old. He can't comprehend. LOL, man. Oh, my God, man. I ain't lying.
I ain't going to disrespect my man Neff like that. He cool.
He finna watch the
Hey, Jada, do you understand how the online mechanics going to work for this Death Stranding?
That's a fucking baby in a water bottle. I'm trying to figure out.
God.
Don't worry though, ponies. Today, I'm going to give y'all niggas a day off.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's bot time.
Oh, Matt, Matt, told him today's their day.
This motherfucker doesn't like Gears.
Day today.
Fuck out of here,
It don't matter if I like Gears. You know who gonna like Gears? Steam.
Oh, man.
Enjoy it.
Check your inbox.
I got you.
And they don't gotta pay for online.
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to my brother, New York Music, who's also subscribed to my Twitch channel. And just not subscribe, but, join I guess you call it joining on YouTube. Joining this dog shit platform. Shout out to him, good brother. Wait, hold on 1 second. This shit here is crazy. You should check my inbox. God damn.
Now, before you show it, I got a question for everybody with these Death Stranding people before we get off this bullshit. So y'all saying it was perfectly clear what this game was and about and how it plays?
There's obviously mystery towards the game, but in the trailer, it pretty much explained how you connect within the other world. It pretty much explained.
I want a direct answer. Is it perfectly clear to the player that watched this damn trailer what this game is and what it's about?
Is it perfectly clear that Call of Duty?
Oh Lord, y'all just can never answer the question when it comes to this damn game.
Is Call of Duty going to the Switch?
As far as what the gamer is,
just answer the question, J-Dub. Jesus Christ.
Madden going to the
Switch. The gamer's going to be playing.
You answer the question. Okay, anybody else besides J-Dub dumbass can answer the question.
Yes, it was pretty clear. Yes.
It was pretty clear. Okay, can you put that on the screen for me, Z? Can you put that on the screen for me?
All right, I'm coming right now. Here we go.
Hey, Z, be careful. He might have sent you some fucking young buck pictures.
He gonna put up the Kotaku article while they don't understand what's going on.
Black Eyes in the chat said, "Pony so delusional they trying to ask what COD gameplay is."
Okay, trust me, I don't use the messenger.
This the game you want to say I don't understand. COD is the one you want to try to compare Death Stranding.
We ain't say nothing about the gameplay.
Enlarge that for me. Enlarge that, and I want you to read that out loud. Because that's not coming from a third party. That's coming from the horse's mouth.
Death Stranding is not a stealth game. It's a brand new action game with the concept of connection strand. Goddamn, dog. I'll call it social strand system or simply strand game. Tomorrow is in your
if it was
no one's description was like that.
Nobody's description was like that. So obviously it wasn't perfectly clear what the game was about. So Kojima had to tweet exactly what his game was about.
Everyone kept saying Metal Gear. I'm like,
oh, you a goddamn I sat down here and I explained the joint and I said the joint. You just cut me off every time. You a goddamn lie.
You can't explain that to me because the man who made the game,
you don't want to hear it, Baron.
About what the game was.
Baron, nobody
There's nothing you can say about that.
If you let me speak, I can explain to what's going on in the trailer.
Baron went, hey, y'all leave Baron alone.
The trailer does not matter.
There's no gameplay, Barrett.
I sat up here and told you that people were not perfectly clear on what the fuck was going on. You said they were. To the point that this man had to tweet out what the game was about because people thought it was a fucking stealth game.
Oh,
people thought it was a horror game.
He was stealth behind a fucking tank in World War I. I don't know what the hell that was.
That's like saying PlayStation can't update their website to have a description of the game because people ain't understand the trailer. That don't make no damn sense.
Hey, Barry, I'm gonna explain it to you. Barry,
you saying? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get this straight. You saying Kojima tweeted that for no reason? After the trailer was well out and gone for hours. He
tweeted it for a reason. Look, y'all ain't being fair, man. It's going to become an action game once it hits PC, okay? Just give it a few years.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. Let me pay the bill.
When they render up the shit, then it'll be an action game.
Hold on.
Then they'll fill it up.
With the $4.99. With Call of Duty having crossplay, this now confirms that ponies and Xbox can really see who's better now. I hope we get a custom Death Stranding PS4 Pro. Hold up. Hey, Voldemort, weren't you the ones who said crossplay don't matter? Wasn't that you?
Oh, damn. He was on that wild turkey.
You play Call of Duty?
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, these Xbox niggas, they don't want none of that COD smoke. They better sit over there on Xbox.
Ain't nobody scared of nobody playing on no PS4. That's damn sure.
Y'all better sit over there on Xbox.
None of that shit.
You're button.
Hey, wait,
now, so you're not gonna ask us to boot up on Call of Duty?
Nobody's giving a damn about y'all.
You along with your Nintendo, Baron?
PC guys, maybe they might strike a little bit of fear in imitation.
Dodge me like Titanfall. I explain myself.
What happened? What you explain something? What happened?
You're not gonna dodge me like y'all dodged me in Titanfall on Xbox. When I had an Xbox One, I was up in there and bang and say, "Yo, let's do some private lobby." Them niggas like, "We gone." Y'all dodged me with COD.
What? Titanfall 2?
Whatever it was, they was dodging.
Titanfall 2 is dog shit.
Hey, I challenge all y'all to Call of Duty on the Switch.
Wait a minute, hold up. Titanfall 2.
I challenge all y'all to Call of Duty Modern Warfare on the Switch.
Baron, explain yourself.
Baron, boot up Madden on the Switch, fuck nigga.
Hybrid powerhouse. What the fuck's going on, Baron?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get y'all straight. Let me set y'all straight. Let me set y'all straight.
Baron with Microsoft and Sony, bro. What happened? I thought Nintendo knew what they were doing.
You gonna let me talk or you ain't gonna let me?
That's an absolute statement.
Are you gonna let me say what I need to say or not?
We ain't gonna let you say because you've been cutting everybody off this whole damn night.
Now, like I was saying, of course, I am very not happy about Modern Warfare not being confirmed for Switch.
Confirmed.
But it doesn't surprise me because Infinity Ward never released Call of Duty.
Stop blaming everybody else. What about that?
I'm not blaming anybody.
What about the division?
Wait for
Good point.
How is that blaming anybody? I'm not blaming nobody.
Okay. What about the division?
Dog shit console.
What about the division? Why the division not on the Switch?
Oh man.
What about the division?
Why Battlefield? Why Madden not?
Who the fuck wants to play Battlefield?
Hey, hold up. Baron says the Switch has no third-party issues. Don't even try with him.
My man,
What's up with the Witcher? What's up with the Witcher 3 on the Switch? Y'all seen that?
I don't know what's going on. That's a rumor. Like I'm not y'all. I don't take rumors for like you know.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for that.
I don't do that,
bro.
You be the first motherfucker.
I ain't gonna do that.
Who gonna play The Witcher on the Switch?
You ain't heard me say nothing about The Witcher.
Hey, The Witcher's running at fucking at 96 p.
Got mustache and shit on the Switch.
Shit.
You got to be the dumbest fool ever. You know that?
Hey, hold on. Shout out, man.
You play Witcher 3 on the
Witcher 3
Switch?
Mario.
All right, hold on one second. Shout out, man. Sir Elixir. Thank you for the dollar, good brother. Now, I mean, again, I don't really think Kojima knows what this goddamn game is about. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You talking about it's not even a stealth game, it's something a strand of what? A strand of what?
Well, that's the connections. The connection.
Hey, bro, I think
it's an action game when you're hiding behind a World War I tank.
That's why the game is called like Death Stranding, because those little monsters that you see is like they call them BTs, where they probably like demons or whatever, right? And you are connected.
Info?
Probably. Hey, bro, I gotta ask you one question, Barry. I gotta ask you one question. Cause your expert, at least we believe You believe in burning bushes and talking snakes. This shit, when you going, bro, you reading a passage from the Bible here.
Yo, don't get kicked in the chin, man. He's about to get kicked in the chin.
What is going on? Did somebody get swallowed by a whale or what, man? And went on to preach about it.
I'm trying to.
What is going on?
This is the problem. This is the problem with your Xbox, dude. When people try to sit down and explain stuff to y'all just don't want to listen and listen to the Xbox.
We just don't believe the bullshit.
Hey, Barry, it's because they only used to shooters and fucking racers. That's why.
My bad. Let me go.
They need to say Death Stranding have both of those elements, shooting and racing.
Which is why I'm puzzled at what you guys are asking what the fuck this game is about.
Yo, Kratos,
which is why I'm puzzled.
Great point.
This game has all the elements that you motherfuckers like, but then you still talking about, I don't know what you do in the game. What do you do in the game?
But you still ain't seen no gameplay, man.
Sit your ass down. I still haven't seen no gameplay. I still haven't seen a shooter on the fucking Switch.
It don't matter because when I'm playing it on PC,
I'm still waiting to play your ass in Madden on the Switch.
Oh, yo, that's my man.
Your ass will get done once the K-Mega did, so you're not waiting to play me.
Got a Switch yet? Boot up Madden on the Switch, nigga.
I'm just. Hey, look, when I play Death Stranding on the PC, I'm just going to Google it and figure out what to do. Yo,
you playing Gears?
Hold on, shout out to my man Floyd Mayweather. He said, why is Call of Duty releasing in October? Is the competition in November? What the hell comes out in November?
Death Stranding.
Oh, shit.
First of all, Call of Duty comes out on the 25th, which is fucking 5 days before November. Same month as last year. And what's coming out in November is probably going to be Pokemon. So that's probably what they want to avoid.
Hey man, you had me. You said that Pokemon shit.
Baron used to Pokemon.
The best-selling game last November. It was Pokemon.
I don't need fucking.
God of War.
I'm just speaking about
Red Dead, right?
No, it was not.
Game of the year.
October.
That was not the best-selling game in November last year.
I don't even fucking know. But anyway, like I said, I Death Stranding. So now Microsoft Mass is here. They're releasing Gears of War, everything, all of the big goddamn games on fucking Steam, right?
Zay, I wanted to ask Moss that question, man. He came in here with a sly, quick comment. Yo, where is he playing Gears of War 5?
Well, look, man, I gotta go. My wife's calling.
On the Epic Store.
My wife said it's time to cut the grass, man. I'll be back.
This is a major L for Xbox guys because again, those games are going to Steam and not like too much, and it's going to be free online.
Oh, he said they opened up.
It's already been free online.
Hey, look, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, don't start your shit, bro. Don't have me turn this into the MM2K podcast. He said MM2K going to be upset when Gears 5 is on Epic Store. Don't even do that.
And Microsoft might put some games in the Epic Store for all we know.
They definitely said they opened up.
They want to.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I don't see the big deal. I really don't see the big deal.
Look, they told y'all they was gonna do this shit for years.
Yeah.
I know. What's the big deal? I don't get it.
So there's nothing.
If you own an Xbox and your soul, just gaming, just
shut the fuck up, that's with this bullshit, man. Listen,
like,
you don't see
what you need an Xbox
have a good PC.
What you need an Xbox for?
What the fuck do you need a PC for?
Oh shit!
To play Xbox games.
Yeah,
I don't need an Xbox to do that shit. I don't need a Game Pass. I don't need an Xbox for none of the first party games. I still have it, but I damn sure don't now.
And it's vice versa. I don't need a PC to play them shit. I can play on Xbox.
How we going to?
So you'd actually have people to play with? Who the fuck's boots up on a PC?
Who plays on a PC?
All the people. How we going to identify Xbox?
I mean, I've been stuck on this dog shit PC. I've been in a party like twice.
Hey, look, man.
You've been because you play with the same 4 people on here that's on Xbox.
Exactly. Until I got Dauntless, I haven't been playing
with all these fucking frauds that's stuck on Xbox. Like, they all got PCs. They all stuck on Xbox because they are peasants.
Xbox where it's at.
Through and through. To their soul, they're peasants. They want to stay peasants. So I let
no one got a 2080 that plays on Xbox.
Right. He's a peasant.
Hey, yo, Zaire gonna reminisce about how he was on Xbox Live.
Yeah, he got a 2080 Ti.
Hey, does nobody want to play with all them cheaters?
Hey, hold on. Let me read the free message from the free messaging app. My man King X Player, is Death Stranding trash? Yes or no? The answer you choose will give you a W or L. right now,
from what is shown, it looks like trash, but I'm sure it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
That's
we
all I'm
ain't
gonna
played
say.
it yet,
I'm
so
sure it'll be a good game.
hey, bro,
That shit is trash as of today until otherwise proven.
Also, I want to point this out. So the bots also did a victory lap, right? When Phil put out that they got 14 first-party games, right?
Yeah. Oh man.
For the last like 7 years of E3, this motherfucker been saying the same thing. So this is what's gonna happen, right? So let's go through the 14 games, right? There's gonna be Sea of Thieves DLC.
Yeah.
There's gonna be Forza DLC because what you call it? Playground was just tweeting, "What's your favorite Forza Horizon memory?" So there's gonna be Forza Horizon DLC. There's gonna be Minecraft Earth. It's gonna be there. There's gonna be Minecraft normal DLC. So that's 4 down. We're down to 10, right?
Yeah.
Right. We're down to 10.
Wait. You talking about the E3?
There's gonna be Halo. Yes. There's gonna be Halo Infinite.
Yes.
That's there's gonna be Gears 5.
Yes.
Then there's gonna be Gears Pop.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be Gears Tactics. And then so that's 8 so far, right? And then there's gonna be Age of Empires 1, 2, 3.
I'm ready for that.
That's 11.
You got Ori and the Blind Force too,
and a definitive edition. That's 12. So what are the other two? Oh, the Ninja Theory game.
Ori and the Blind Force,
and Ori. So that's 14.
And maybe
Man, mute his mic. I don't want to hear that depressing shit.
Hey, that's Microsoft.
Oh, god damn it!
That sounds about right.
I gotta come down off this cloud. That's y'all.
Bro, let me tell you something.
We don't get bad W's.
Hey, listen, real shit.
Battletoads, you're right. Battletoads.
Hey, listen, real shit.
One of the Age of Empires ain't gonna be there. But Battletoads gonna be there.
Real niggas a bunch of fun.
What about the new games? What about the?
I'm gonna keep it focused.
I said the Ninja Theory game.
This guy's sleeping on.
Yo, listen. If that is the list, I would not buy a Xbox in November. If that is,
you don't have to buy an Xbox. You got a PC. Fuck
you already got an
Xbox. You got an
Xbox.
Xbox.
You already got the Anaconda, man.
Right.
Pause.
Your PC is already stronger than the next 2 Xboxes at the very least. Maybe 3, but next 2 Xboxes at the very least.
Yeah, I would not. It would not get none of my money. If that is the 14 goddamn games, if that don't start an uprising and a revolt, nothing will.
Oh no,
that can't be.
Unfortunately, I would love to see that. That would be hilarious, but that's not the 14.
The bots are going to
no way
love every bit of what I just said.
That's not the 14 game.
Nah, that's not the 14. Max is just doing his fuck shit again.
That's not the 14 games because y'all keep forgetting. Y'all keep forgetting Call of Duty has to be demoed. It will be demoed. This ain't.
I'm talking about the 14 first party games.
Call of Duty gonna have their own stage.
14 first party games.
Yeah, they said 14 first party games.
Confirmed about 3 of those studios are going to show projects.
Right. So they said 14 games from our first party studios. That's what they said. That's what Phil said.
But I thought Call of
Duty 14 first party games.
Call of Duty marketed by PlayStation.
But he already confirmed most of the new studios are going to show something.
Yeah, Call of Duty's gonna have their own separate thing.
Yeah, they ain't gonna show no Microsoft.
No, they gonna show Call of Duty at the Microsoft conference.
So
if they show it's gonna be the same trailer like today.
It might be, but they're gonna show it. They're not gonna miss that opportunity.
I'll say Age of Empires. I'll call that one game. So that gives me 3 more games. So we get Outer Wilds, Wasteland 3.
Yeah. Age of Empire.
Wasteland 3. I already said Age of Empires. That I went from 4 games. They're gonna count them as 4 games. So they'll count that as 1. Age of Empires. And then Outer Worlds, Wasteland 3. So that's NXL and whatchamacallit, and then DLC for fucking what is that compulsion game?
We Happy Few.
We Happy Few.
Yeah.
DLC for
if this nigga right, I'm donating this nigga $20. That's crazy.
Bro.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's depressing.
I'm not letting nobody hope shit.
If that is the list, real talk, real niggas, a bunch of fun niggas, I'm not buying a console. Like, you know,
as a PlayStation fan, that's hard for me to believe.
Maybe half of them.
That's crazy.
Games, that's not the list.
I doubt it. You know. But listen, I'm just saying. You know what's sad though? You gonna have motherfuckers come out there and hype that shit up. That's the disgusting part. And like,
that is going to be
what you say is boom-tastic.
Yeah, boom-tastic. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Hey, yo, leave my man. That's because you blocked y'all on Twitter.
They probably will show that new free Crackdown DLC.
Hey, bro, that was poop soup. That was the chunky model of the poop soup.
Real talk, all they gotta do is show that Ori. They gonna win people hearts over with that.
No, they're not. Ori has a very defined audience, and it's hipsters and motherfuckers over 38. It has a very defined audience, bro. Ori is not gonna win over.
But there's a lot of people that they ain't beat that game hype for that game. So
and they ain't beat Ori 1, and it's 3 years later.
Hold on, let me pay the free bills here, my man. None of your business. So please tell me what a Stranding game is, niggas. And my man Pulpit said, with Sony streaming games next generation, just buy the more powerful Anaconda and stream the Sony games to the guests of the Xbox. There's only a handful of good games anyway.
Why'd you buy the Anaconda?
The stream the Anaconda?
Because it'll be powerful than more than half of the PC people out there.
Really?
Half of these motherfuckers have dog shit PC.
You know what's gonna be in it? You know what's gonna be in it right now? There's a $300 fucking Ryzen chip that just came out. That at best is gonna be in the next Xbox and PlayStation. That shit ain't about to get no $500 chip. It's gonna get the baseline, and it's gonna get integrated in the APU with some hybrid shit of their new shit and their old shit. All of that you can get for $300 and another $300 and some change.
Damn.
So what you talking about?
Why is Xbox putting out all this hardware when their games gonna be on Steam?
Yeah, that's
because they have to put that front. So this is the thing, right? Xbox as a whole, they need to give you avenues in order to get there. And in order for them to say we're still dedicated to console gaming, they have to make a console. Because otherwise, that's a lie. Like, no matter what you say, that's a lie. You're dedicated to PC gaming, putting your games everywhere. But if you don't have a console, you can't make that claim. In order to make that claim, we have dedicated hardware. Here, buy our dedicated hardware. We're going to charge a premium for it. And then that way it'll actually make some fucking money. But eventually, we just want to get out of this hardware business.
I get you. Microsoft is doing just throwing the fucking cookies at these motherfuckers, basically.
I mean, I get your point. I get your point, but like, they coming out with like 3 different hardwares. Like, I don't
listen. Not everybody wants a game on a fucking PC. What don't you get?
That is a true statement. That is a true statement.
Yeah, so
but I get it. I get
the game on a PC. That's because y'all motherfuckers don't know how to watch a YouTube video and build one. You retarded motherfuckers.
Nobody I get that point. I get that PC. I get that PC
my 12 and 9-year-old play on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation seamlessly, and their phones and tablets. They just go from all of them because they don't care. They just want to play games, so they don't care. So the people like us, the older generation, don't want to do this or don't want to do that. The younger generation don't give a fuck. They don't.
So what seems to be the problem then?
What do you mean? What seems to be the problem? Why did I need to buy an Xbox?
Why don't I need a PC? Same shit.
To play Xbox games.
I can play Xbox game on my Xbox.
And PC games. Can you play PC games on Xbox?
And you don't gotta pay to play.
Can I do you have to pay online to play on PC?
Yeah, that should give me tight.
Can I play in greater than 60 FPS?
Yo, what's up with all this misinformation y'all putting out here, man?
I'm not sure what PC you got.
Going too low. The
what's
Xbox
up with all this
in here.
misinformation y'all putting out in here, man?
You just gotta.
This nigga just said they putting out
the ponies a day off today.
This nigga just said they putting out 3 hardwares. What? Where you see that at?
All digital. The regular shit.
The Anaconda and the what's it called, Lockhart or some shit.
That's only 2 devices. That's only 2 devices, bro.
Yeah, that's 3 That's 3 different hardwares. The SAD, the Anaconda, and the Lockhart. That's what I'm hearing people say.
Nah, the SAD is already out.
But that's 3 different hardwares. Like, when is the Lockhart or the other console coming out? Ain't it coming out next year?
So
you have 3 different hardwares in a 2-year
So they're gonna
plan?
have 3 different hardware, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
Why y'all counting the SAD edition?
That SAD edition ain't gonna be on the market for long.
Why not?
It's on the market. It's not.
That SAD edition is going to be on the market, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
because Xbox already said that they're not leaving gamers behind. So this generation is gonna roll deep into next generation for Xbox. So every game they make for the next Xbox is gonna be playable on the SAD and the X. So they're gonna make one of these 2 SKUs.
Sony said they're gonna support the PS4 for the next 3 years, and that's it.
That's a year and a half into the PS5's life cycle.
Yeah, the next year.
I'm saying Xbox is going to support this shit for at least 3 to 4 years into the Xbox
And
to
PlayStation also said they believe in generations. They ain't doing that forward compatibility shit.
Xbox doesn't. And the way they're designing their games, especially now that they're going to PC, especially now that they're going to Steam and PC as a whole, they're designing their games to be on all forms of hardware. So they're already in that PC mindset where you design for the lowest common denominator and you scale it up. The lowest common denominator is going to be the Xbox One S.
It's gonna look like Crackdown 3, man.
Nah. They already said that ain't gonna happen.
Hey, Post, listen, you hear about those 14?
Mikey Barr already said they got a way to scale the games where they're gonna per hardware.
Hey, Post.
Yeah.
Now listen here. Now I'll let you get away with the shit you said yesterday, but you rock climbing. You got left on the border of Canada and rock climb.
I was rock climbing. I was learning how to rock climb and rappelling. We ain't had no ladders. My instructor didn't pull out no ladder.
Okay,
he didn't. When I was in the middle of that motherfucking rock. I couldn't either. It was either up or down, nigga. And ain't no safety ladders. They pulling out from behind no trees, fuck nigga. Either you gonna get up the rock or you can't, fuck nigga. Ain't nobody got no automatic extended ladders in the wilderness climbing up mountains, fuck nigga.
Hold on. All right, but listen.
So this is the thing, right? So Xbox 360, they stopped making that after 10 years. Yeah. They're gonna stop. That's gonna be about the life cycle of the S and the X is 10 years. So that shit's going to be another 4 to 5 years after that shit launches because they're going to leave no gamer behind until the third parties start making games that will absolutely not play on this shit. Yeah, they're not going to stop making.
I heard them talk about that in the vein of the X. I ain't hearing nothing about no S in the OG Xbox One.
It ain't gonna be the S
already out of that.
It'll be the SAD because that's the one they're pushing right now. That's their newest creation.
That shit came out this year, so why would they not like?
Look at the chat, man. Like,
all right, hold on. Hey, I want to get back to these 14 goddamn games. Post, that's your opinion. You're a diehard
What's
Xbox.
Up?
You're a diehard Xbox guy. Hold on, something's wrong on my ear. Let me get this right quick, and I'm gonna ask you about this list. My man El Matador said, "Post down that $9 per work shaking my head. Eat a biscuit, fuck nigga." And we paid this free bill.
Hey yo, they didn't be disrespecting my man Post up though, yo.
The lower end next gen Xbox will replace the SAD with no disk drive. Okay.
Nigga got on some wire flip flops, cutting his blood circulation off.
Hey, hold on, but I gotta. Hey, Maz, yo, do me a favor. Could you repost all these 14 games that are coming to that Phil talked about?
Yo, if this nigga right about that, I'm donating this nigga money, yo. That's crazy.
he said 14 first party games are coming. So I named 14 games that I think they are.
All right.
Post, tell me of my list, what's not gonna be there. Okay?
All right.
You ready for this? So, we got Gears and Halo. We know that for a fact. Right? So those two are gone.
Gears 5, Halo Infinite. Yeah.
Right. Those are so now we down to 12. Those two are gonna be there without a doubt. Yeah. So recently, Playground was asking about Forza Horizon and your favorite Forza memory in anticipation of E3, right? So Forza Horizon is going to be there with some DLC.
The Lego DLC, yeah.
Okay, right. So that's 3 games down.
Yeah.
Minecraft Earth. Because that's brand new, and they 100% want to sell that, right?
Yeah.
Minecraft what?
Earth.
Oh,
it's basically Pokemon Go except for Minecraft edition.
That's a mobile game, so I don't know.
You don't think they're going to show that? They're trying to get that money? Really? Really?
Nah, they got that. I don't think they got that Minecraft. They got that Minecraft dungeon game. I don't think they're gonna focus on that.
They're gonna show both of them. So that's Minecraft Earth and Minecraft Dungeon. That's 5 games so far.
Okay, carry on.
So, I hope they don't show no shit on Minecraft, but I know they're gonna show it. I don't want to see it.
You know they're gonna show it, right? You know
because they're gonna promote them numbers,
right? So that's right. So that's we down to 9 games. Now we got Bleeding Edge or whatever the fuck Ninja Theory. I believe that's gonna be there.
Yeah,
that'll happen, right? Okay. Age of Empires, one of the
Oh yeah, show those remasters.
That'll 100% be there. So now we down to 7 games, right?
Is that first party though?
Yeah, these are all first party.
Yeah, Microsoft made. Yeah, they got Age of Empire. Yeah,
that's Outer Worlds because that just came out. Yeah, they have to promote it. So we down to 6 games.
Yeah.
Wasteland 3 because it's not out yet and they have to promote it. Damn. So we down to 5 games.
Yo, hold up. Yo, this Minecraft Earth is a mobile game.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't think it's gonna be there though.
And
it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there just like
it's gonna be there.
It's 1,000% gonna be there.
That's a big
Minecraft is the biggest IP on the planet. It is past Tetris.
Yeah, I get that.
It is 1,000% gonna be there.
Yeah, it's
the mobile game.
They're gonna talk about Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons, and then they're gonna transition to, hey, we have Minecraft Earth. Like they showed off fucking Gears Pop and Gears Tactics. So you don't think Minecraft Earth gonna be on the stage?
That's a good point.
Like I'm saying, I'm down to 5 games.
All right.
So far, have I said anything crazy?
No. On board.
So we're down to 5 games. Now those 5 games, I'm going to give them some leverage. Mate,
you got Ori?
You're gonna get Ori.
Yeah.
So
Ori's on first party.
Gears Tactics.
They count Ori as first party. 1,000.
Y'all looking at this all wrong. I'm gonna let you finish, but y'all looking at it all wrong.
Microsoft Game Studio games. So it's anything published by Microsoft Game Studios.
14 studio games. 14 studios. Not 14 games, but 14
Game Studio games. That's what the exact
meaning
word
that
is. Game Studio games.
That still means that a studio could come there with multiple games.
Xbox Game Studio.
That's not helping this argument.
You got games coming from 4.
We're down to 4. We're down to 4 things. Okay, we're down to 4. We're down to 4.
So
Battletoads. Now we're down to 3. We're down to 3, right? So this is where you get your best bet, right? Is these 3, right? So we got Battletoads. You're gonna get Sea of Thieves DLC.
God damn,
that is 1,000% going to happen.
God here. So look, who's the 4th?
You think they're not gonna pass Sea of Thieves DLC on the stage?
Look. So who is
yes
the
or no? Yes or no? They just dropped this huge update. Y'all playing it?
Leave that shit to inside Xbox.
It's not gonna be there.
Look, they have 13 studios right now. Who's the 14th studio?
Yes or no? I'm asking, do I make sense?
You don't make sense right now.
I don't.
Okay, look, hold on.
What
they have, look, they have 13 studios right now. Who's the 14th studio?
What? They said 14 Game Studio games. They said 14 Game Studio games. That doesn't mean 14 different studios.
They said 14.
They can have multiple games from one studio.
How you get 14 studio games and you only have 13 studios?
14 Game Studio games. So he's talking about the games, not.
Let me go. Let me look at the tweet.
Hey,
let me look at the tweet.
Don't die on this hill.
I haven't looked at the tweet.
I'm cooking some lab work, so you know I got these facts down pat.
Hold on. Let me look at the tweet. I haven't looked at the tweet.
I'm making a video.
Hey yo, post sound like motherfucker Booker T. I'm coming for you, nigga.
He said we have 14 Xbox Game Studios. They only have
like Game Studio games. You trying to pause right there. Look, Game Studio.
Answer my question. He said we have 4
games.
Look, he said we have 4.
The last word.
Okay,
games is the last word. So he's talking about games.
This nigga
my question. 14 Xbox Game Studios.
What's the last word? What's the next word?
Games.
Right, man. He talking about games.
I was trying to switch it. I ain't gonna damage control right now. I'm gonna try it for me.
Hey, bro. If that is the case,
post up. Let me help you out a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Help you out a little bit.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm just
we had a lot of rumors, and we know Microsoft shit always kind of gets leaked. So I really believe the Fable 4 one. I kind of believe that one.
Okay, you got 2 games left.
So
we get the Battletoads. I heard.
I already said that. I already said Battletoads.
Yes, he already said Battletoads. I believe that one.
I'll give you Fable 4, and you got one left.
Gears Pop and Gears Tactics.
I already got those.
He already said that, but it's also that Perfect Dark one, and there was another one. I can't remember what that.
Bleeding Edge. I already said that.
Yo, this Minecraft Earth. This should be on the Switch.
So I'm asking y'all of what I just said. How much of it is wrong?
It's that Forza Street.
I don't feel like the Forza DLC will be a thing.
They're gonna crash. You ain't right, dog. What? You ain't right.
I really don't feel like. I don't.
If they're 190 rated game, there's no way in hell
Barry, you have
No
not
way
been
in hell.
bro.
Nah, I mean, I don't see it.
One of the games.
Hey, yo, this shit is wild. Hey, bro, listen. Real talk. Now, this is a question is to post. Now, if this list is true, right? If this list is fucking correct, you guys will tell me, wait to E3. Wait to goddamn E3, right? If this loose is indeed factual, will you come out and denounce Microsoft? Or will you still be talking about burning bushes and talking snakes?
Okay, hold up. Here's my thing. Even if that was
mute his mic.
No, you have to step away.
Hey, yo, my man, Mr. Righteous said, post up pig foot poisoning. Is he tripping? All I'm saying is that if this list is true, will you come out and denounce Microsoft?
Okay, here's my thing. Why would you come out and denounce Microsoft on that list?
That list is dog shit.
No. Hold up. Because if that list, because we just modified, if that list it truly has Perfect Dark, Fable 4, Gears 5, Halo Infinite, and what was the other one? Bleeding Edge. If those have good showings, how do you denounce that?
Listen, I want some new. I want some new.
Years, bro. We like, come on, my nigga.
Hey,
like,
I'm a Gears fan. I'm a Gears fan.
Preview and debut and reveal well. How do you denounce that?
Listen, I'm a Gears fan, right? But you didn't. But all these goddamn companies, all these LLCs and shit. We're gonna see new goddamn games. We know about Fable. We know about Gears. We know about Halo. We know about Forza. We know about CD.
You haven't known about Fable in how long?
That shit been rumored to come out. We know it was coming back.
Everybody know about Fable, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
that's why I don't get it. Y'all don't keep the same consistency when it comes to Sony and Microsoft.
I keep the same
consistency because
bro.
If Sony was there and they bust out something new from Twisted Metal. Or plus three other franchises they had before, y'all would be losing y'all shit. Nobody would be saying that.
I'm not a big Twisted Metal fan like that.
We talking about a brand new IP, bro.
You know what I mean? It's like, come on now. It's especially if those games review and reveal very well. There's no way you can deny.
You know, Gears is going to review very well.
I know Gears is going to reveal very well because it looks like.
And now,
out of that whole list.
But here's the thing. He already confirmed that those new studios.
Out of that whole list that he said, only Halo and Ori.
A studio from I named every game from the new studios. I named those.
But he was talking about projects that they are working on that haven't been shown. That's what he was talking about 2 inside Xboxes ago.
Hold on, my man Floyd with the Z.
Now I don't deny like the Minecraft shit and the Gears Pop and taxes. That just makes sense. That just makes perfectly sense. But I think y'all underselling it a little bit.
Well, listen.
I just gave a list. I just asked who thought it was viable. That's all I did.
The DLC, I would say the DLCs, they won't count that as part of the games.
Why? What? Have you not been watching any other Microsoft E3?
Right? Have you? I don't.
Microsoft has done that before in the past, so you can't say that shit at all. Yeah. But I'm just going. I'm going off what
14 studios.
I'm going off the quotes that he said that he can't really back out of, which he said a lot of those new studios will be showing the project.
Yeah, you got Wasteland.
You said a lot of shit, man. Like,
you got Wasteland. You got what's that? That's new Wasteland. What's the other shit they bought? No, hold on. Let me pay the bills right quick. A shout out to my brother Floyd. Maybe if it's bad, he's gonna say wait till Gamescom and XO19 right post up. This shit crazy.
I don't see it. I don't see it. If those are the major 4 games they have, I don't see how that turns out bad. And plus, they're gonna reveal the console too. The damn thing is 2 hours, so it's like I don't see how that turns out bad.
You got a bunch of goddamn multiplayer they're gonna show, which is cool.
Yeah, they gotta show other people stuff too.
Yeah,
I'm talking about those 4 major first-party titles that they got. If they all are revealed and they all look great. And they show up their console. I don't see how that turns out bad. I can't see it.
It would be like, bro,
that just doesn't make any sense. I don't see how that turns out bad.
It just to me is not a deep enough look into the future. That's all. I know about Gears. I know about Forza. I know about Halo. That's more than
about Ori. That's almost like everything else on the list that Matt said is kind of expected. Like if that's the case, it's like, bro, really? Like you might as well just list all of that shit inside Xbox.
I mean, it won't have a surprise factor. You right about that. It won't be like, a surprise factor. Besides when they reveal the console itself,
Wasteland
that's the surprise factor. if all those games come, but those 4 major games are there.
Wait, the Outer Worlds and Wasteland, those are multiplats.
I don't see.
I'm not mistaken.
Out of everything Mass said, Gears is literally like the only thing I'll be excited for. To be honest with you, like the rest.
Well, that's you.
For me, it's Halo. For me, it's Halo.
Halo is a huge franchise, and their fan base is humongous.
All right,
so that's just you.
Halo and Gears. Take those 2 out.
You can't.
What other stuff is everybody gonna be excited?
If Fable returns, people will be excited for that.
Yeah,
I cannot sit up here and say they wouldn't.
He didn't say anything that's going to be new anyway. Too. He just said 14 Xbox Game Studio games.
Yeah, that's
from the studio.
I think he should have went a little more detail. Like, yo, and some of these are going to be new games.
Z, how many new games for you? Like, what do you need to show? How many new games do you want to see?
Listen, look, this is what you're saying. We already know about Fable. We already know about Gears. We already know about Halo. Fable.
Well, I mean,
listen.
First of all,
were you not excited for God of War when they revealed it?
Listen,
we didn't know anything.
No. Okay, let me give you an example.
No, because we knew about God of War.
No, we did. That shit came out of nowhere.
God of War really came out of nowhere.
That shit came out of nowhere. That shit came out of nowhere.
No, it didn't, because David Jaffe confirmed it.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. When he was using their dog shit game,
no, he did not.
God of War had a lot of rumors, but it was like
he confirmed God of War years before it came out with that.
They did not.
Drawn to Death, right? He made that game.
He didn't even work.
He confirmed God of War back then.
He didn't work on no God of War
at all. Like,
yes, he did.
Corey Boardwalk did it. What are you talking about?
David Jaffe, he created God of War, the first one. After that,
hey, Nev, you just gave yourself a goddamn L.
That's an L. That's an L. That's an L.
Hey, Nev, shut your goddamn neck up, child. Speak. What you're spoken to. When grown folks are talking, son, close your goddamn mouth. He didn't even make the goddamn game. They gave us a whole goddamn L.
Hey, that's a huge.
He didn't do new God of War, nah.
He's not. Well, he did when he worked on the game going. He said he ain't working the goddamn game. Goddamn, dog. How about that, Mr. IRS?
Whoever said yesterday that Kojima had built the engine or something.
Manhattan.
He had a Manhattan moment, didn't he?
Perfect the fuck out of that engine, bro.
I think you got some super chats.
Hey, hold on, my brother Floyd Mayweather said, y'all think they're gonna bring Nintendo on stage to Microsoft? I wouldn't be surprised.
I think so. Yo, cause I'm looking at this Minecraft game. This will be perfect on the Switch.
Will be on their stage. I think they might show up in Nintendo's E3 Direct. Though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
because they said they got more Xbox games coming to Switch. So I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
Nintendo gonna be on there because they're gonna show Ori, and Ori gonna be on the Switch.
Yeah. So Z, what?
Glad you really think it's just going to be Ori.
I don't think it's only going to be Ori, but I'm just saying that's going to be a huge game.
But Ori can't. The Switch can't run Gears 5. We got to be realistic here. Come on.
Oh Lord, here we go with this bullshit. We gonna go with this bullshit again. We're really gonna go with this bullshit.
Anybody right?
The Switch can run Gears 5. Come on, you like serious?
On a hardware level.
What engine Gears 5 run on?
Unreal Engine 4.
Okay, in the story. There's nothing else to discuss.
Bruh, Switch ain't running no Gears 5, dog.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second.
Which ain't running no damn Gears 5.
A game that's on an engine that is fully supported by a console can't run on a console.
No.
That's what you're telling me now. That's what we're doing now.
The Switch ain't running no Gears 5, dog.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy.
You need to stop it, man.
My man said that Minecraft.
And on top of that, Gears is a damn shooter. So it's like, really.
Hey, listen. So is that new Call of Duty, but you see how that went, right? That's a shooter too, right? We see how that went, right? My man Showman said, would you tell Barry that Minecraft can't work on Switch because there's no camera? You need a camera for the new Minecraft.
A camera for it?
The regular Minecraft is on Switch.
No, not the new one. But Dan, I forgot.
What about the Dungeons one? You need a camera for that too?
I don't know shit about. I don't like Minecraft. So I don't know what the fuck going on with that.
Yeah.
So,
hey, yo,
just because I try to play my I can't let my protege go out like that.
Yeah.
right?
Run, nigga. Everybody mute your
Hey, yo, Chad, man, 26 just called him third world Neff.
2016. We know a new God of War game is in development. Creative director Corey Balrog confirmed this back at PlayStation Experience 2014.
But that's not what he said.
That's not
what he said. That's not what he said. He said
you still knew about that shit.
No,
you
listen. That's not what he said. He said,
"Hey, AZ, did they confirm Fable? AZ, did they confirm Fable?
Hey, listen.
Hey, bro, did they confirm Fable? Yes or no? Answer the question.
Hey, yo, yeah, Fable's coming.
I remember that PSX.
I don't remember the
he ain't confirm it like
Hey, yo, let me pay the bill real quick. Shout out to Chad, man, 23 said just called him third world Neff. And shout out to my man McNeils, J. Chris. The Gears engine is called not running on a goddamn switch. Fuck is you talking about? That's the name of the Gears engine.
It's the same engine, people. Like, what is wrong with you?
Hey yo, say that one back. That bitch is gargled half a cup of bleach and came back like, what? Has it not been confirmed? Oh man! Yo,
Fable ain't confirmed though.
It is confirmed. It's being brought over by Playground Games.
It didn't confirm that.
Who confirmed it? Because I don't remember.
It's been confirmed.
Fable ain't confirmed.
Fable ain't confirmed.
Pull a receipt then.
Listen,
I believe it.
I am the goddamn.
No, you're the one who's about to hand it on L. Pull a receipt then.
I am the goddamn. Listen, I shall not relieve my sources, but all I'm going to say is I didn't go to school to put myself $100,000 in debt to make games go around the track.
Well, where was the confirmation? That's a private thing.
Hey, I'm just saying, a lot of this shit out.
Hey, a lot of people got the private shit about God of War. Does that not count?
Listen,
yes or no?
What private about God of War?
Did God of War count? Yes or no?
Hey, now you said that. What's the guy name? What's the creator of God of War? What's his name? What's the creator of God of War?
You did say
David Jaffee came out.
I thought David Jaffee confirmed God of War. Corey Barlow, but it was still confirmed beforehand. But again, did you know about that shit?
I didn't know about it.
You don't want to answer that.
I know. Nobody
knows about it.
It just proves your whole point.
I was knows about it.
I was down on Xbox nigga back then. I ain't know.
Yes, you did.
I ain't know.
No, we didn't. When we saw that trailer, nobody knew what the fuck that game was until he came out the shadow.
I remember. I remember they. I remember they live show.
I was asking.
Too late.
That's not what I was asking, though. I was asking, did you know a God of War was coming out?
Hey, listen here. I mean,
and you did.
Eventually, it's God of War. I ain't know what's coming on that E3 stage. That was the question. It's just God of War. King
but you knew it was gonna be coming out.
He said nothing's missing. Call Phil.
God of War 4, bro. Nobody knew that it was going to be. They knew God of War was.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking. Did you know what God of War game was coming out?
Hey, McNeil J, we put the bills real quick. Hey, yo, McNeil J,
Fable not count?
You know, is Forza gonna come next year? Like
exactly. That's the point. You know about these shits are coming out, but they didn't.
But we didn't know it's gonna be at E3 though.
You know Uncharted's coming out. Does that not count?
Hey, yo, my man McNeil J. Chris said, Neff said Jay-Z made God of War. Yeah, the third world died. Like, did he?
At the end of the day, man, we all know who's gonna come out victorious at E3. It's Microsoft and Nintendo.
Microsoft right now.
Microsoft and Nintendo, because Sony ain't gonna be there. So
Square's winning E3 this year. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, wait, hold on. Hey, to be fair, though.
Microsoft because they know.
Hey, yo. Nintendo gonna come out and announce that their game's gonna be dead. They on their own service. They're gonna partner with Microsoft for their xCloud shit, and you ain't even gonna need a Switch to play them dog shit.
And do you want me to slap you before or after that?
Let me ask you a question. So why are they partnering with Microsoft then? For what?
That's a rumor. They already partnered with Microsoft. They already got a partnership with them.
That was a rumor.
But that Azure thing, that is a rumor. So I don't know why y'all thinking that.
Nintendo said they're looking into it. That wasn't no fucking rumor.
Where did Nintendo post that at?
They said they were looking into it.
Where did Nintendo post that at?
They said they were looking into it.
Here we go with the bull. Y'all got to stop taking this shit like people have said this. Nintendo has not made any statement on that whatsoever.
So where did it come from then?
Period.
Where did it come from?
It's a rumor that everybody reported on.
Y'all know Barry, man. Y'all know something wrong.
Like, what the fuck?
Y'all know something wrong with that.
Show me a damn article that says Nintendo said this.
Is fire.
It's like what I don't get why y'all take rumors as like it's factual, man. That shit is crazy. And y'all end up looking crazy at the end.
I heard a rumor that Nintendo gonna increase their online costs.
Nah, they're not gonna do that. But they do got some surprises coming up.
Yeah, you're gonna need another 16 digits to get in. Another long ass IP address in 2025.
Nah, I just usually add people through social media, like I always do.
Jesus. It looks like Sony is not the only game that covered the department. According to the new report, Nintendo might also be studying cooperation with the makers of the Xbox Gaming streaming service based on intel gathered by David Gibson. Oh, David Gibson.
Yeah.
We learned that Nintendo.
That's not a guy that works at Nintendo. That's for sure.
All right, he's gonna fuck up his whole credibility. He's gonna pull a D back and say about
people report this shit all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all right.
People report this type of shit all the time. That never turns out. Come on, bro. I need to stop it. Y'all definitely should know better by now.
Hey, Nev.
What up?
Did you get Chad Man Bill, please, good brother? Are we still on speaking terms, Nev? Did you get that bill right there? Chad Man 23.
All I'm gonna say is it was confirmed back in 2014, but apparently it didn't count, right? All right, Neth is still getting gaming info from Play Plus Comics FN. Righteous Fish for the $2. Call Barron's PO and tell him on the internet.
Yeah, he's on.
Call Barron's PO.
Parole officer Barron.
Parole officer.
Barron ran away, bro.
PO.
Barron just said, yo, oh my god, I'm mad you said that. So you telling me when journalists come out with a rumor, multiple sources are saying something, it's not true. That's what Barron is basically saying. Until Nintendo say it's not true.
Yeah.
It was the same shit one people were saying about Sony, right? Sony didn't confirm it. Later on, after everybody said it, they came out and were like, yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Jabbar, we didn't get Jabbar, why are you here? We didn't get your take on Sony partnering with Microsoft and putting their games on PlayStation Now. Day and date. You there, Barry?
Yeah, I definitely spoke on it. I don't think they're going to be
not on this dog shit platform, and I didn't hear from you. You know what I mean? So, enlighten us, please.
I don't think it's going to be a day and date thing.
When they say, so wait. They said they were going to. They're looking to. What's that guy?
They ain't say that. Listen, you can't bring that crap to me, man.
The 99,
I saw the slides too. Y'all picked a slide and say, "Oh, this is what they're doing here." Nah, stop.
The 99, not the one.
PlayStation is not going to bring their games day and date with PS Now.
Why not?
I don't think they're going to do that.
Why?
Because they don't have no need to do that.
What? Bro, listen. I'm gonna say this like this, right? I'm gonna say for empty time. I think Jabbar, my man Puerto Rico came to the realization. You still going about it? They stole 100 million consoles. If you look at the money that Sony made, it's real shit, right? Real nigga to fuck nigga. Look at the money that they made. Wasn't because they sold 100 million consoles. It's the fact of their software and their fucking services, right? They're still going. Are you going to say that they're still going to sell a lot of Spider-Mans if fucking Spider-Man goes to day and date PlayStation Now, or looking to give you a PlayStation experience without the goddamn console? The game is still going to sell, just like Madden's on different services, still in the top 10 NPD.
Because PlayStation would rather have you buy their games day one instead. Like they're gonna have that service there. No, PS Now was like
money. They don't give a fuck about whatever you're talking about. That's some fanboy shit. They want to make money.
It's not fanboy.
Make money.
Like
that's it.
Yeah, they're gonna make their money from their services. Yeah, but I don't think that's not gonna be their main cusp of how they want their business to be ran through that service. They're gonna want you to buy the game. That's where you're gonna make more money from instead of just the service.
They make more money buying a game. Are you serious?
How much a game costs?
How much does it make to manufacture, ship, and produce that game?
I get the physical point that you're bringing up.
Right. So, and the new Chinese tariffs, where most of these CDs and the cases come from, they either come from Technicolor here, or they come from Basin in China. So if all the import tariffs are also going up 25%, you don't think that they're going to try to shift to a digital focus so they can make more money?
They're already shifting to a digital focus.
In order to
we're not talking about digital
make that money, they put it on a streaming service that everybody can touch whenever they want, a day and date.
I don't think they're not going to have their games day and date with PS Now.
Okay, all right, so I'm asking, what's the bad thing about day and date? I want to hear this. What's the bad thing about day and date?
Devalues the actual game.
Why does it devalue the game, Worry? Is that a great game? Is Madden devalued?
I'm talking about the value as far as like the retail price of the game. You don't have to.
Let me ask you a question.
What the fuck did you just say?
I don't even fucking know. Is Madden devalued?
FIFA?
Madden? Yeah, it is. Why? You know why Madden is? You know why it's devalued? Because now Madden is not placed in the top 10 of every NPD.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be up there, bro.
No, it's not.
Bro, not like this. This is what's me.
All right, so go ahead. Yeah, I'm not talking about the initial.
It's on the vast majority of the NPDs.
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about.
So you say EA is losing money with Origins and EA Access? Are you fucking shitting me?
So I don't know how much EA has like
that shit's been growing,
services and all that. I don't know how much.
It has grew expeditiously.
The thing is, with EA,
it was only on the ship boxes, you would say.
Hey, they're not even making as much money as like what PS Now was making as far as revenue bringing in. So I don't even know how much they are.
You're using the super data shit. That's not even real numbers.
That wasn't real numbers.
The numbers that we can have.
Hey, Moss, you got this. So you're right.
What's up? I'm sorry, man. I was slaying bots in the Discord, man.
Listen. He's saying that Sony.
Go ahead.
Okay, again, I asked him. He says the value of these servers. I asked him basically. EA is not losing money with Madden being on EA Access and EA Origins, and it's still like in the top 10 NPD month of the goddamn month. And he's in denial. He said Spider-Man's going to lose before they the PS5.
No, see, look, here's the thing. We already talked about this. Let's take 3 games: Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, and God of War. All right, those each of them made 10 million plus. Let's just go with a flat number of 10 million, right? If you were to take, so that's a combination of 30 million games sold. When you do the math, that's $1.8 billion that Sony made off of those 3 games, right? Yeah. But if you were to take those same three games and go off a subscription service over like a 12, maybe 18th month period, you're talking about $5.4 billion. That's what these game developers and
no. You just brought up a very bad example. Why would somebody be on the subscription service for all those months for single player games?
Because subscription, like any other subscription service, people have their with Netflix. With Netflix, you only have a few shows that people watch, right? But they stay on all year round because they don't want to lapse the service.
I give you a better example. Look at Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is over. You know what people did? I'm canceling this HBO Go.
So you're trying to say that Sony only has one game that people going to want to play? I thought
I'm not talking about that, but majority of the PlayStation games are single player games. Why are you?
People don't buy a PlayStation. They don't buy a PlayStation.
You just created a what if scenario.
I'm gonna tell you why your scenario, your analogy was bad.
That was really bad.
You said HBO Go got canceled after Game of Thrones. You named one product. Netflix doesn't just have one product. They spread it out over the year. That's why people stay subscribed. PlayStation spreads their games out over the year, right? You got Days Gone now, and then you'll have Death Stranding in November. It's spread out over the year.
But that even
goes other games that are on the service. Other games that are on the service. They're gonna keep it for the God of War that they didn't beat. Keep it for the Spider-Man that they didn't beat yet. They're going to keep other games that are on the service.
That goes to my point too. You just said that they spread it their games
today, but you making this bad.
Hold up. You just said that they spread out their games. You can beat that game for that service.
Hey, Z, do you mind putting that on the screen real quick for me? Hold on. Do you mind putting that on the screen for me real quick?
I want to make sure that you are making the argument that the games that PlayStation makes aren't sustainable. They are one and dones. And you can beat them.
I'm saying for a single player game, why would you stay on a service?
So you're confirming that the games that PlayStation makes are temporary. They're a flash in the pan.
I'm saying
it's PlayStation. Question, my guy. I'm saying it's either they are sustainable or
hold up. You didn't even counter what I was just saying, because I know a lot of people do that for Gamepass right now, where they will play Crackdown 3. They'll sign up for Crackdown 3. Guess what they do after Crackdown 3? They beat it. They gone.
But Microsoft ain't got no games. PlayStation got that's your whole moniker.
PlayStation games. PlayStation games is you just said it's spread out throughout the year. So a lot of people would do the same thing like they're doing with Game Pass. They will subscribe for that joint for what $20,
and then hold on one second.
Finish the game and do like they do it with Netflix. They'll watch Orange is the New Black in the summer. Then they won't watch.
It's the whole fucking interview.
They'll watch things here and there, and then at the end, they'll watch whatever new shit is on.
PlayStation is not pumping out content like first-party content like they pumping out with Netflix.
Bro, that's
why I brought up.
So either PlayStation has the games or they don't. So right now you're saying PlayStation doesn't have the games that y'all keep claiming they have.
You're bringing up a service that is putting out content like a monthly, weekly basis as far as original content like Netflix. That's why I brought up HBO Go. I said I got you better because HBO Go mainly people is going to subscribe for that main show that they want to watch. PlayStation,
of course,
doesn't have that much. You don't have that much exclusive like that come out a year for you to be subscribed for a service for the whole year.
Netflix, you watch that one show, like on Netflix. You may watch that one Marvel series, but you don't watch nothing else on Netflix. But you stay subscribed to Netflix because they have other stuff for you to watch. So if you want to Netflix and chill, you go watch something else.
That's my point. Netflix is coming out
now
with
will have other stuff you can play. So the main draw is going to get you to sign up for the service. The third party stuff, you signed up for
other third party stuff. Yeah, but that's not the argument.
Scroll down to when he says when you look at gaming.
I got it right here. Hold on. Hey, Jabari,
hold on. Hey, Jabari, I want you to look at the screen and shut up.
Oh, damn. Sean Layton. You know who Sean Layton is, right? When you look at gaming, where games are going, there are a lot of versions of that. There are those saying, I'm going to give you a dongle on a controller and you're going to stream all the greatest games in the world.
Games.
And we're going to engage the gamer with descriptions moving forward. There are a lot of options. What do you think the future of gaming holds? How do you find ourselves engaged in gaming in the future? Is it a console or is it apps on your phone or PC? Is it all of those things? Well, it's all of the above. When I began my journey, mainstream activity.
Whatever you read, I'm reading what you're saying, but that's still not bringing up the point of it's going to be day and date. PlayStation exclusive games
people are actually I wrap away from me to my console.
Did y'all show me
that has changed so much in our time and space?
Brother man, there are PlayStation exclusive games right now on PS Now. But they didn't come there day and date with the game.
They just said,
I'm not denying the fact that these games are going to end up on PS Now. I'm not denying the fact, but when you said the whole day and date option, you haven't even brought up a point yet showing that it's going to be day and date.
The point was when they said that their way they're delivering their main way of
mainstream delivery.
Right, mainstream delivery is going to be include streaming next gen.
Yes, they're doing that right now.
No, it's not. They don't think that. I don't give a fuck what you think. They don't think that. And
I put another link in the thing,
because the games are not there day and day.
I'm saying, yes, streaming is going to be much bigger.
You think is irrelevant
than what it
to
is
what
now.
Sony thinks. Sony thinks streaming is not one of their main lines of delivery right now. Yeah. You keep saying they do that now. It doesn't matter what you think. They don't think that, so it's irrelevant. What you think is irrelevant to what they think. They don't think that streaming is how they deliver their games now.
Streaming is not.
You just said it was.
Way how they deliver.
You just said it was.
I'm saying streaming is something that they do now. They do some streaming now. Obviously, next generation streaming is going to grow, like mobile platforms, tablet, whatever. Right now, you can do that right now with PlayStation services, streaming that now. But obviously, it's going to grow more.
All right, you ready? Listen, you ready for this? It's my man, you know Daniel, my man Z Huge, right? The NPD guy, right? And this is coming from Sony. It says, plan to expand PS Now to reach 5 million subscribers, support 1080p and beyond. That's what
scroll down to the bottom.
That's what Microsoft said. Bring PS Now off consoles to other devices, strengthen content and marketing plan, streaming to play a key role for next generation. What else are we got?
Scroll down to the bottom and click. Go under that Z. Go under that Z, and then that one chart. The one chart with the mainstream ways of delivery. Keep going down.
Yeah.
Right there. That one.
Huh?
That one. Yeah. No. The believe in gamer choice.
Okay.
Yeah. The SIE believes in gamer choice. Yeah, that one.
You don't gotta show me. I saw this whole thing already. I did a whole stream on this whole thing. I know what they said. I'm not saying that streaming is not going to be a main thing that they're bringing up. I'm saying that
on reaching the 99% of gamers, not just the 1%. Brony says the new CEO.
Right here. This says Blu-ray and download. This is this current generation Blu-ray and download. Next gen is going to add streaming. That's how they deliver their mainstream business. So what is their mainstream business? New games or old games?
Facts.
God damn.
If
what is their mainstream business? New games or old games?
This is the reason why I'm bringing up streaming is a part of what PlayStation is doing now.
What?
Yes, it's not here on that and the thing. But streaming is not. Streaming has always been here for PlayStation for the longest.
What? But why did they not include it in the current gen thing?
They're not looking at it the same way you are. You're looking at it as in streaming is around. They're not talking about what's around. They're talking about.
Hold on, Byron. How about you answer me this? What first-party PlayStation games are on the service right now? And I'm talking about current gen games. So
Killzone.
That's one. Killzone. What else?
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is not first party.
Bloodborne is first party. It's a own IP for PlayStation.
Bloodborne is definitely made by From Software, and unless From Software, that's not.
Bloodborne is made by From.
Notice the trend is old ass games. Bloodborne.
I don't know.
Even if we include Bloodborne, it's still an old ass game.
Are you about to
Bloodborne is made by From Software and Japan Studios.
From Software owned by Sony.
It's a first party game.
This is the most simplest way.
Party game.
The own Sony
From
IP.
Software makes first party games for Sony, but they're not first party.
The own Sony IP it was made by From Software and Japan Studios.
Owned IP is not the same as first party.
It's a second party game.
It's a second party game.
The first party game.
All right.
Come on, J-Boy.
Look, the easiest way to look at it.
From Software makes first party games, but they're not a first party studio.
You got to look at it. Just look at the trend.
This guy still believes in
Bloodborne is a first party game. They can make you can have a game. You can have a second party studio make a game, but if they don't own that IP, that's a second party game. If you own the IP, that's your game.
Okay, hold on.
The second party game is made by a second party.
We're not looking at this.
Oh, hold on. Mass Effect is a third party game, and that was exclusive to the 360.
Mass Effect is a third party game. It's a third party game made by they own that IP.
And the original Mass Effect was
the third party.
Was published by
Bloodborne.
Microsoft.
That title Bloodborne is a first party Sony title.
It's Sony IP, but it's a second party deal.
That's like saying Ratchet and Clank is not first party game.
It's not.
It's an own Sony IP.
Did Sony make the game?
Spider-Man's a second party game.
Look,
if a Sony-owned studio didn't make it, it's not first party. I don't know. This isn't even like a argument that needs to be had.
Yeah, I mean,
Barbie ain't paint chips, man. God damn.
Is Detroit, is that second party or third party, Jabari? What is that?
Detroit Become Human?
Yeah,
that's a second party game.
So Sony owns the Detroit to be Human IP?
They do not own that IP.
Bruh, this is real simple. In order to be a first party game, you have to be made by a Sony owned studio. It's that simple. There's like no wiggle room. There's nothing around it. There's no way around this. The IP ownership does not dictate whether it's first or second party. Who makes the game dictates whether it's first or second party. If a Sony owned studio didn't make it, it is not first party. It's real simple. Like this again. Yeah. This is not even a hill that needs to be fought on, not died on. Does not even need to be fought on.
And you got to look at just look at the chart, man. If you look at the chart, the simplest way to look at it is if streaming is already here. What is the only mainstream thing that they're not doing with streaming? That is putting shit out there day and day. Period. And the story. That's it.
The thing is, what I'm saying with you guys are looking at the what you call it, right? The chart, and you guys are assuming that it's going to go that way. God. We are both doing both assumptions on the same chart.
What about the picture next to it? Can you put up the picture right next to that one?
Oh yeah.
What other mainstream you can do?
They did not state anything as far as first party games.
I just want you to answer my question. What is their mainstream? Is it new games or old games?
Is their mainstream? What are you talking about?
What is their mainstream business model? Is it new games?
I'm talking to you, nigga. I'm talking to you, nigga.
You said don't sit at my lunch table.
What is their mainstream business model? New games or old games?
Their mainstream business model is to deliver games, new or old. It doesn't matter.
In what way? In what way?
Why is it streaming under the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4?
The current. Right. Why isn't streaming under the current?
Questions.
Why isn't streaming under the current?
No, I don't know why they didn't put streaming there. Streaming.
His point just got proven. Thank you, Jabari.
Let me get this nigga standing. Let me get this slow ass nigga standing.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know why they don't have streaming here because they lump PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 together.
So we're telling you that's what you
became
think.
Streaming became something viable with PlayStation.
And PS Now was on both things.
Yeah,
but PS Now is not the only streaming service that they have.
PS Now was on both things.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey, Barry.
He said there's another Death Stranding. Oh shit!
Hey, Barry.
He says, "What about Crackle, huh?"
Hey, Barry. Hey, Jabari, say assumptions again, bro. I'm rolling. Hey, say Jabari, say assumptions again, bro. I'm rolling. Hey, my man, Barry,
listen on YouTube.
Hey, yo, and then I'm like the count from Sesame Street. How many lumps you want?
Listen, guys, listen. Let me tell y'all something about this. Found this whole presentation on my channel.
Let me tell you about that devil.
Like I said, these guys are nitpicking.
Hey, wait, hold on, bro. I got you one question. Nigga, was the snake talking in the garden? So let me tell you about that devil.
Like I said, these guys are nitpicking because look, they brought you. They put up a chart here. They don't even realize what this chart.
Well, can you
under the whole
the next picture, the 99 one?
I'm literally reading the chart. Why does every PlayStation person do that? If I read the chart, you tell me I'm not reading the chart. And I don't understand that.
Hey, yo, it says it right. Gaming choice, disc download streaming will be a key part of next generation PlayStation.
Hold on, I just want to ask Jabari a question.
Focusing on reaching the 99% of the gamers, not just the 1%. This is Sony CEO. God damn.
Hey, somebody get Barry the Death Streaming baby.
Let me tell you about that devil.
Get Barry the Death Streaming baby.
Wait, hold on. What are they holding in their hand in that picture? What is that? Like, seriously, what is that, Jabari?
Somebody get him the baby.
Hey, Barry, what is that?
Hey, yo.
Look at this. What are they holding here, right? They're holding cell phones, right?
We're reading a Sony chart. How do you keep trying to tell us who doesn't know what their own business
Barry,
is?
what's next to the fucking cell phones? Is that GT? Is that The Last of Us? Is that God of War?
God damn.
Barry, do they have an O and a cross where the PlayStation is?
Hey, bro.
What the fuck, Barry?
Hey, Barry.
All those new titles.
Hey, Barry, my man said, let me tell you about that devil. Yo, that devil's sneaky, huh?
Hey, are those new titles?
Hey, bro. Hey,
bro, I'm pretty sure God of War was fairly new.
Hey, bro, I'm done, man.
God of War is fairly new.
I don't let me ask you.
Wait, this chart that they're showing.
They tell him Barry to tap. They tell him Barry to tap out right now. Hey, Barry.
This chart that they're showing is in a long-term goals of things, right?
Oh my god.
But they showed you a 99 and old titles. You know what long-term mean for like other like businesses? How much years
they're showing is next generation.
Oh my god.
They're long-term goals though. Is their long-term goals for next generation?
Long-term is next gen. That's a year and a half away.
Shout out to Mike Anderson for the $25. Said I've been away for a long time, guys. I love you guys, but break that fuck nigga jaw. And listen here, man. Barry. Tell me about that devil. Now, what happened, brother? Tell me how you trying to save our souls here, Barry. Not like this, Barry. Not like this, man.
Listen, at the end of it, y'all bringing up all the stuff that y'all want, but y'all also assuming everything that y'all saying as well.
Hey, bro, this is coming from Sony.
I'm not bringing up anything that I want. I am reading a damn slide.
Where does it show that it's going to have day and date games with their first party studios on PS Now?
I'm asking. So I asked you a question.
If you're reading this stuff, streaming, it says that
if
there.
Streaming,
if we got an if.
If streaming is part of the current generation.
Remember that, guys. If
right?
If.
So the current generation, that's PlayStation 4, right?
Yeah.
Why is
Listen on
streaming not
YouTube.
on that part of the slide?
I didn't hear what you said. My bad. I was.
Oh, no,
you were saying if. Okay. So since streaming, according to you, is part of their current generation of mainstream business model. It's currently how they deliver games. Because you said delivering games, new and old, right? They do that via streaming right now. Why is it not on this slide?
Not new.
With the
not
PlayStation
new
4.
Streaming.
Hey, yo.
New game streaming.
You said they deliver new and old games. That is what they do. That is their mainstream business model.
Yeah, like mainstream.
I'm going to what you
for
said.
streaming, not for streaming. That's for That's for like digital, physical, new and old. Streaming is just the old games currently right now. What you're saying, right?
So why did they have the streaming part of the next
Why
generation?
is it not under the slide that has the PS4?
Like I said, I don't know why it's not under that the slide right
Man,
now.
stop hitting with the nightstick, man. Come on, man.
I'm saying, let me ask you.
You sound like one stop for gamers right now.
Before you go, let me ask you this.
Hold up.
Hold on. I got something.
Hold up. Remember one stop started begging the post up, started begging.
The thing is, you know, he's asking the questions, but he's also going to my point because isn't streaming something viable that PlayStation has right now?
No, they don't.
No, it's not.
No, they said mainstream.
That's why they went to Microsoft.
Look,
They said their mainstream business model and streaming is not there for this current generation. You keep saying it is.
Here's what it is, Jabbar. Here's what it is.
People making the consoles, the people making these decisions, the people making these services say it isn't.
Yes, man. So
I don't know what you want me to do about that. This is Sony's slide. I didn't make this slide.
What is PS Now right now then? What's PS Now?
Listen, Barry.
Man, we're gonna have to do this.
And look at the chart, Barry. Look at it. It says mainstream business model, first generation CD/DVD. You know what I mean? Then they went to the PS3 with the Blu-ray plus downloads. Now they talking about the mainstream business model for the next generation will be Blu-ray plus download plus streaming. And
fuck that chart. Just pull up the link I sent you.
Oh shit! Streaming. This is what I'm saying. Like, why streaming is something that is viable right now. It is a mainstream
not to them. You
hold on.
Saying that over and over. PlayStation doesn't.
You know why it is? You know what it is? Because
what you think. It's irrelevant.
Listen. Hold on, brother man. Hold on, because
Bernie man.
I'm not reading this whole presentation here. The main thing about this presentation that they spoke about is PS Now and remote play. Through this whole presentation that they spoke about, as far as their midterm and long term.
Hey Barry, you read this,
Barry? Who's the current CEO of Sony? You know this shit. Who is?
The Yoshida dude. I forgot his.
What the fuck did he say right there in that article?
Sony just shift focus from hardware to gaming and into gaming and entertainment.
It's over, Barry.
Hey, Barry, we got the limo running in the back. We gotta get the hell out of here, man.
Y'all not listening. Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that
you're not listening.
Old Town Road.
Read shit he said.
This whole time, I did not say streaming is not the future.
Hey, Barry, y'all like this.
Y'all just making up stuff now just to make a joke.
I got a question. I got another question. So if streaming is the future, right? You just said you're not saying that streaming is not the future, which means you're implying that streaming is indeed the future.
Yo, man, stop getting.
How do you get to the future without putting games day and date?
Don't answer this fucking.
God, but answer that one.
Y'all asked me the question. I said I don't think they're going to have their games day and day, and I gave you the reasons why.
Why?
Okay.
Bro, let's read that shit.
It says Sony Corp is done working for peanuts in the hardware business. They're looking to move their shit from hardware to put it on streaming other different platforms without you needing the goddamn box, giving you an eye of the PlayStation.
You've been doing that since 2014.
Bro, it's here.
And today.
Sony
it's here.
And Kira, who took over as chief executive officer in April.
You've been doing that from PlayStation from 2014 and today.
On income from gaming subscriptions.
Oh my god.
That is literally the first line.
To
gaming subscriptions.
So are they relying on that right now?
No!
Oh my god!
Read what you just said again. Read what you just said again.
They're not! They said for the next generation and the future!
But we talking
Wait,
about
hold on. Let me have the floor here for a second. Hey, King Thresh, I know you're listening, King Thresh. This was the one motherfucker agreeing with you. This is it.
Yeah,
this was the one motherfucker agreeing with you.
Yo, top dog, top. Let me
Hey,
get
bro,
the
I
top
bet you
dog.
things are about to make cell phones too.
Yeah, top, what the top dog with this crazy ass said, no major first party game is not on PSN now. Holy, what the fuck is
we talking about the future. They're saying it here. We know there's not there now.
Knack and Killzone are on there.
But we talking about. They're not talking about right now. They talking about the future, next generation. What starts next year.
You just proved to a point, top dog. That's why it's not showing up on the chart for right now. It's showing up on the chart for the for next
generation.
Right, because that's their end game.
Here's the problem.
Through those stories.
Here's the problem.
They want to grow 5 million people. I'm just going to say this. They want to grow to 5 million install base. That shit has been out since PS3, and it's at 700K.
Yeah.
They're not going to get there by doing the same shit they're doing now. It's very simple. This is very simple. The only way you grow, just like the inflated Game Pass and EA subscription numbers and all that you want to say, is by putting new games on there.
Yes.
That's how it grows.
Yes.
Period. No matter how much you don't want it to happen, you don't think it's going to happen, they see that because they see the numbers that Game Pass is doing. They see the numbers that EA Access is doing. They say, if I want to grow my base, what did they do different that I don't do? And what they did different was, you can download games. Now you can download games on PS Now.
Right, bro.
They put new games. So let me put my new game. That's how you win. That's how you get to 5 million from 700K.
They saying Z a true fuck nigga for this. Yo, so they said Barry came in as a friend in good faith. He said Barry joined the show as a friend in good faith.
The points I've made is very strong out here.
Hey, no.
It's not
Hey,
true.
Barry, not like this,
Hey,
Barry.
bro, I'm gonna remember this podcast.
Barry, not like this, Barry. Not like this, Barry.
Yo, y'all gonna definitely remember this podcast.
Hey, Barry, not
Let me
like
ask him
this.
something. Z, let me ask him something.
Yeah, ask
Jay,
him.
please. Jay, I've asked you many times. I'm gonna give you a chance again. Next generation, will I need a PlayStation to play PlayStation game? Yes or no?
If you need a PlayStation to play PlayStation again, yes.
For next
Why would you need a
generation,
PlayStation?
He tried.
For next generation, would he need a PlayStation to play PlayStation games? Yes or no is what he's asking you.
Yes, he would. Yes.
All right, Barry.
So when they said the 99, not the 1, and the 99 were on the phone,
and they crossed out the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, they crossed out their own goddamn PlayStation,
or when they said with or without a console, that implies that you need a PlayStation console in order to play the games without a console.
Hey yo, Porter Rock showed me that shit. I was like, golly, I felt like marching
It
up
says with or without a console. I don't know how
you.
I think that was a slide that made Porter Rock just give up.
Play without a console.
Yeah. Hey, that's
you would need a PlayStation to play PlayStation game next year. Yes.
Oh man.
Without a console.
You want to have a conversation with niggas? Oh, do anybody use PS Now right now? Do you know how PS Now works?
Hey, Barry, that thing that works flawlessly, apparently.
We are literally reading from Sony's slides.
You know how
trying
PS
to
Now
make
works.
imaginary points.
Hey, the motherfucker. They tagged their own PlayStation, bro.
They crossed out the hardware. They crossed it out and have a dude holding a phone. And
what hardware is that they
people.
crossed out? That look
The
like
motherfuckers did a Beat Street on their own
Hey, you
goddamn
say that's
PlayStation,
not crossed
bro.
out? Oh my god!
I said what console they
Is that a
crossed out? I
PlayStation
said
with
it
a
looked like
price
a
tag
PS.
next to it?
That's
it
an
looks like
official slide. That's not editing. There's no fuckery in that one. That's an official
Wait,
slide.
hold up.
He calls the usual, the fuckery.
Hold up. Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I said what console they crossed out? I look like a PS4.
What does the PS5 look like?
I don't know, but that right there that looks like a PS4.
They're crossing out a PlayStation console.
They showing PS4 games.
Oh,
bro, come on, bro.
Hey yo.
But what's the picture next to the PS4 though? Like what's that thing next to it?
Hey, y'all beating the shit out of Barry right now.
Okay, how many PS5 games have they revealed?
None.
What games would they show if they haven't revealed?
That's my point. What I'm saying, this slide you guys are just bringing up into your own points. You guys are bringing up slides that you don't know where it's categorized in through the whole.
We know what it's categorized in. You just won't admit it.
Nah, you don't.
Sony knows.
I know you don't.
Sony knows. You're the only one who is about this.
You guys are not looking at the whole presentation.
He on that shit right there. He on that trash shit right now. On that Microsoft and Sony come together making a joint venture into making a cell phone. You on that thrash shit right now, bro. That shit working thrash right now, bro.
Cell phone network.
Hey yo, listen. I know you guys didn't read that full presentation. I could just tell by how you guys are speaking.
Apparently, you didn't either.
No, I definitely did. And I broke it the whole thing down. I definitely did.
Right now, it's not working.
Where did this slide come from in the presentation? What category it fell under?
Yeah, exactly. What categories, nigga?
Look at a bad.
Don't look it up.
Hey, bro, I'm done. Hey, Barry. Listen. I know you came in up here in good faith. But before you go,
listen, Daya, I know it's a multiplayer podcast. We do jokes.
Hey, but no, this ain't even funny.
When I try to make a point.
Hey, Barry, tell me about that devil. Who ate the apple? Hey, Barry, who ate the apple in the garden? Hey, yo, tell me about that devil, Barry. Right there we go. Hey, let me tell you, man. So we go black people because we ate our babies, right? We ate our babies back in the garden eating. Tell me about this shit, Barbie. I'm gonna let you close the show, Barbie. I'm gonna let you close the show. Anything you want to say, Barbie? Anything we're gonna just we go?
Yes, before we close the show,
yes, Smith.
Definitely go to my channel and watch somebody actually break down this presentation.
Okay. All right.
Something. When you watch me break down this presentation,
text in the chat. I can make you a admin. You can drop the link to yourself if you want to. Type something in the chat. I can make you an admin here.
Yeah.
Because this is not a select nitpicking of a slideshow, guys. I actually show you guys every slide, and I paint the picture for you.
Oh, okay.
For these people, maybe one of you guys can watch it as well, so you guys can learn.
You got it. So lead a link right into the show. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we got to get you up here, bro. Tell us about that devil. How somebody ate the apple. You need to hear about this shit,
bro. You better to expand your mind, man.
Yo, he for real.
Zaya don't want me to know expand the mind, man.
Hey, yo, don't shit me. This shit is YouTube Gold.
That's $1,000, G.
Yes, that's $1,000, G. Hey, yo, that motherfucker crazy. He gonna tell us about that devil.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna make fun of my list. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
No, we got that, bro. Hey,
Barry, no. But on the real though, Barry. Hey, bro, on the real though, if any of this happened, would you actually care? Like, would that stop you from buying a PS5?
Oh, it wouldn't stop me from buying PS5.
Would it stop anyone from buying a PS5? Let's be real.
Who
the hell's not buying a PS5?
All of this shit.
Who the hell's not buying a PS5? Come on.
If this happens, it's not running. Whatever you're talking about, it's not running natively. People's gonna want. If you want the best,
people are gonna buy the PS5 regardless. That's my point.
You want to get the PS5?
Yeah, people are gonna buy it regardless. That's the point.
Oh man. God damn, old man.
And that's the same. And that's the same with the Xbox.
Hey yo, say God damn it, man.
Hey, y'all see Phil's tweet?
Yeah. No, what happened with Phil?
Hello.
Well, what's your take on it?
What did he tweet this time, man? Phil.
Forget Phil Spencer's tweet. These dudes are bringing up PS now, something they can't run natively on the damn console, but they don't want to. They want to detract and derail the Steam games coming natively.
I came for the box today. You made this about PlayStation.
Zaire asked me a question, and I gave my opinion of what I read and what I saw from the presentation. That's all I did.
Came for the bots today.
That's like you guys. You guys gave your opinion.
I had to talk about it.
That motherfucker made me depressed for E3. All right, he did his job.
Right. That's all it was. I told y'all what it's gonna be.
Don't worry about it. The guy.
And I didn't say nothing crazy.
Don't worry about it.
Say nothing crazy. Y'all listened to my list and y'all was like, "Shit, that could happen."
Yeah,
that's what happened. That's all I wanted.
Yo, Post lay his ass down.
Realization of what that means because everybody was hyping the 14-0 and all that shit. Y'all was hyping this shit to the roof.
It's not gonna happen.
I wanted to break down what that actually.
First of all, I as a PlayStation fan, I find it hard to believe your list, but if it's real, that's all I got to say.
I say all the time, I have zero faith in Xbox.
Bro, if that list turned out to be real, bro, like I said, honestly, I'm not. There's no point in anybody watching that shit because all I want is Gears in Halo. Fuck everything else they're gonna show, and all the third party we already know that's going everywhere. So it's like literally
everything they show. All 14 games is gonna be on Steam. What you talking about?
Oh shit! Why am I even watching this shit then?
All 14 of those games is gonna be on Steam. 1,000%. They already said that. They confirmed that. Wait,
hold on. No, I get that, but why would that stop you from watching it?
Yeah.
Oh, I will watch it.
No, that's my Manhattan's. That's what Manhattan said.
I'm saying if the list is right, all I care about.
Nico, correct me if I'm wrong.
Everything
is this
else,
the last year that E3 is going to be in LA?
I'm just being honest with you.
I don't fucking know. Is it?
I think so.
Hold on, my man. I hope they come to New York. That'd be dope. My man Tsuzomi said Barry sound like thrash right now. Oh Lord, not like this, bro.
Oh, they come to New York so I can kick Zaya in his shin.
Yeah, why would you do something that hard, bro? Like,
you kick him in his shin, Zaya gonna be like, "That's $1,000, G."
Oh, shout out to none of your business who just subscribed to this dog shit channel or just joined it, rather. How
Yo, all day I know he can't catch me. That's all.
For real. Hey, but now I gotta say, hey, Barry, so I can pencil in for next Wednesday for Expand Your Mind.
I can't. Yo, when it comes to like religion, I get down and gritty, so I can't.
Okay, bro, we need you there. We need you there, brother. I want you to tell me about this devil.
Hey, I don't do it, nigga.
What this nigga Z is every time he talk about doing Expand Your Mind.
I promise. If Barry gonna be there, I promise. Listen, I promise.
I ain't gonna. Cause you gonna get me raged up.
No,
I already know you.
Bro, we need you there to tell us about this devil who ate the apple, bro. I mean, you got somebody eat the apple. I need to hear about this, man.
Wait, hold on. Let's set the day. Monday?
Whatever day. Wednesday, Monday.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna set me up here, man.
Hey, bro, I need to know about this devil. I need to hear about this devil.
Shout out to none of your business for becoming a member of the channel.
This dog shit platform. Shout out to her. Hey, yo, every nigga said, he said, Z, that lift dude is crazy as hell. Great show, Z.
Hey, yo, I got the best lisp on YouTube. That's fact.
Hey, listen, Cake Bat is not my fault. I tried to do it this Wednesday. They got me on that dog shit Donkey game cross-playing. That's not my fault. I showed up here. If my man Barry will commit, I will be here. Whatever goddamn time all day. I need to hear about this devil.
I ain't committing to shit. Yo, if I do a podcast with Zaire like that, yo, I'm definitely meeting him up in Jersey. That's facts, right?
Hey, yo, it's the crazy part.
That's 6 hour drive.
Hey, yo, it's a 6 hour drive, man. I just want to hear about it, man. So
I spent $1,000 G on that gas.
Hey, bro, it's your job as a Christian brother to get me to believe. That's all, brother. That's all. That's all I'm asking, man.
I get you. Nigga, you stuck in your ways, nigga.
No, I ain't,
There's nothing
brother.
I can tell you.
I ain't stuck in my ways, bro. I just need to learn about this devil. That's all. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the show today, I want you to give my man Barry a fucking round of applause. Hopefully he took his lickings and keep on ticking. He won't stop speaking.
Trust me, there was no licking. Pause. That you guys did today. That's just a fact because I just know the presentation was not read fully. That's all I know.
All right. Last time was an ass like this one. What's my man name? Zoe. When Zoe once took that ass when he stopped speaking to me. I haven't spoken to Zoe since Puerto Rock jumped on him. So I hope me and Barbie are still friends. And,
Zoe said he don't fuck with you, man. That's all.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. If y'all guys enjoyed the show, man, hit the like button. We'll be back. Probably back tomorrow with some more shit, foolery and fuckery, man. We out here. Tell us about that devil.